There's a mysterious force that often guides us, a kind of subtle knowing without any idea why you know. Steve Jobs believed it was more powerful than intellect. For centuries, philosophers and psychologists have tried to unravel the nature of this thing we call intuition. And now, cognitive science is finally beginning to demystify the phenomenon. Curious to understand how this ability works in your brain, and how you can use it to your advantage. Then get ready to dive into the fascinating world of intuition. Think about renowned scientists like Albert Einstein, who relied on his extraordinary sensitivity to shape theories that changed the world. Or consider successful entrepreneurs who admit that some of their smartest decisions came from nothing more than a gut feeling. These examples show how important and influential intuition can be in all areas of life. Sophie Burnham, author of The Art of Intuition, told the Huffington Post, "I define intuition as the subtle knowing without ever having any idea why you know it. It's different from thinking, it's different from logic or analysis. It's a knowing without knowing. Our intuition is always present, whether we're aware of it or not." As Arianna Huffington, president and editor-in-chief of HuffPost, writes in her upcoming book Thrive, "Even when we're not at a fork in the road trying to decide what to do, listening for that inner voice, our intuition is always present, always reading the situation, always trying to steer us in the right direction. But can we hear it? Are we paying attention? Are we living a life that keeps the path to our intuition unblocked? Nourishing and strengthening our intuition, and living a life where we can access its wisdom, is a key way to grow, both at work and in life. In this video, we're stepping into a space where mind and soul meet. We're going to deepen our understanding of a fascinating and essential topic in our daily lives: intuition. Although it's a concept that's hard to define precisely, as many studies point out, we all intuitively know what it means. Yet most people ignore this inner wisdom, and because of that, live disconnected from themselves. It's that kind of reasoning that operates on an unconscious level, that inner voice that pushes us to act, without necessarily explaining the why or the how. Cognitive science has been devoting increasing efforts to demystify this powerful, yet sometimes unexplainable, presence of unconscious reasoning in our lives and thought processes. Intuition doesn't belong only to the realm of mysticism or the paranormal. On the contrary, it has a solid scientific foundation, deeply rooted in our brain and shaped by our life experiences. We'll explore what neurobiology reveals about the origin of those gut feelings, uncovering the brain regions that play a crucial role in this process, and understanding how our experiences contribute to the development of our intuitive abilities. We'll also offer a practical roadmap filled with tips to help you learn how to listen to that inner voice, strengthen your intuition, and use it effectively to make more confident, informed decisions in your daily life. Get ready to unlock the true power of your intuition and integrate it consciously into your personal and professional journey, fostering meaningful growth along the way. Intuition is often underestimated and even labeled unscientific because of its associations with sensitivity and the paranormal. However, solid research suggests that intuition is actually a critical element in how humans interact with the world around them. It forms the foundation of countless decisions we make every day. According to Sophie Burnham, author of The Art of Intuition, intuition can be defined as a subtle knowing without ever having any idea why you know it. She emphasizes that intuition differs from logical thinking, rational analysis, and even logic itself. It represents a kind of knowledge that arises without conscious explanation. Einstein once said, "The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant." But in today's world, we've flipped the script. We've placed reason on a pedestal and silenced the sacred. And that's why so many people feel disconnected, anxious, and lost. The neurobiology of intuition shows us that these mental processes aren't just figments of our imagination. They have well-defined neurological correlates. A study led by Dr. Keiji Tanaka at the Riken Brain Science Institute explored how this sixth sense appears in the brain, using expert shogi players, a strategic Japanese board game similar to chess, as research subjects. These players often rely on intuition to make bold, surprising moves. Brain scans performed during the study revealed that intuition activates specific brain areas, with one of the most notable being the precuneus. This small region in the superior parietal lobe is linked to episodic memory, visuospatial processing, and, critically, our sense of consciousness. Another key brain region that becomes active during intuitive responses is the ventromedial prefrontal cortex. This structure stores information about past rewards, as well as the emotional impact of previous mistakes, influencing our decisions by triggering emotionally driven responses. Renowned neuroscientist Antonio Damasio has emphasized the importance of this area in decision-making processes. For instance, when we meet someone who sparks distrust because they subconsciously remind us of a negative past experience, the ventromedial prefrontal cortex can trigger a warning emotion, essentially manifesting the voice of intuition in our conscious mind. In addition, studies on the neurobiology of intuition also highlight the role of the caudate nucleus. This structure, part of the basal ganglia, is associated with learning, habit formation, and automatic behaviors. The caudate nucleus helps facilitate intuitive impulses, allowing us to make quick, almost automatic decisions based on previous experiences or learned patterns. So, intuition isn't just a leap in the dark. It's actually the result of subconscious processing of vast amounts of information and life experiences stored in our brains. We can think of the brain as a complex prediction machine, constantly scanning for subtle patterns that often escape our conscious analysis, and turning them into intuitive insights. Now that we understand the scientific basis of intuition, let's explore 10 practical tips to help you connect with this powerful form of inner wisdom. Number 1. Pay attention to that inner voice. Instead of brushing off your instincts and gut feelings, try to listen to the guidance your intuition offers. Everyone has this intuitive connection, but not everyone pays attention to it. When facing a decision, ask yourself, how do I feel about this choice? Number 2. Embrace moments of solitude and silence. Intuition is often described as a soft voice, one that's hard to hear amid the constant noise of daily life. Set aside quiet time for reflection, solitude, and silence. These moments create space for your intuition to emerge and be heard. Number 3. Observe everything around you. Make it a habit to observe the world around you more closely. One great tip is to keep a journal where you jot down coincidences, surprising connections, and intuitive hits that proved accurate. This practice sharpens your awareness and helps you recognize intuitive signs more often. Number 4. Listen to your body. Learn to recognize and interpret gut feelings. Emotions and intuition have roots in the enteric nervous system, often called the second brain, located in the gut. Our body is constantly sending us subtle signals. Learning to notice them can give you valuable insights. Number 5. Connect deeply with others. Paying attention to your own emotions while genuinely observing and listening to others strengthens your sense of empathy. Empathic accuracy, the ability to understand another person's mental state through their words, emotions, and body language, is a powerful way to read the emotional and social landscape. Number 6. Pay attention to your dreams. Dreams and intuitive insights both rise from the unconscious. Paying attention to your dreams can bring important guidance to light, revealing subconscious thought patterns. Also, practice daydreaming by visualizing the possible outcomes of your choices. Number 7. Give yourself time to relax. Constant busyness and stress can smother your intuition. Turn down the volume of your mind by making time for relaxing activities like meditation, walks in nature, or simply enjoying peaceful moments. Number 8. Be aware of your emotions. Strong emotions, especially negative ones, can cloud intuition. Practice accepting your emotions mindfully and then letting go, instead of repressing them. Number 9. Be creative. Creativity often thrives in intuitive mode. Engaging in creative expression, through painting, music, writing, or any joyful hobby, can help strengthen your intuitive muscles. Number 10. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Intuitive decision-making improves with experience. Face your fears and allow yourself to follow your intuition, even if it means risking failure. It's important to remember that intuition isn't always flawless. It can be influenced by fears, desires, or past experiences that may not be relevant to the present situation. That's why, to make the most accurate and well-grounded decisions, it's essential to strike a balance between intuition and rational thinking. You don't have to abandon logic and science to benefit from intuitive wisdom. We can, and should, embrace and use both tools, seeking harmony between them to fully engage all the resources of our brain. Emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize and manage your own emotions and those of others, plays a crucial role in this balance. It allows us to use intuition more consciously and constructively. Intuition is a powerful gift, inherent to every human being. It represents a unique form of wisdom, one that's deeply personal and individual. When we learn to listen closely to it, to strengthen it through practice, and to balance it with rational thinking, we can move through life with more confidence, make decisions that align with our values, and experience a deeper sense of purpose. Developing intuition is, at its core, a journey of self-discovery. It allows us to access a deep and valuable inner intelligence, one that can guide us toward the best path in our lives. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's that intuition is real, powerful, and completely available to you. It's not some mysterious gift reserved for gurus or mystics. It's part of your nature. It's your soul speaking to you, all the time. But the question is, are you willing to listen to your intuition? You already have everything you need inside you to make good choices, walk the right path, connect with genuine people, and live a life with purpose. The challenge is learning to quiet the external noise so you can hear what's coming from within. So here's my invitation to you. Starting today, practice inner listening. Try making one small decision based on what your heart is telling you. Observe, write it down, feel it, trust it, and you'll start to see how it transforms your day, your relationships, your energy. You don't need ready-made formulas. What you need is presence, practice, and the courage to trust your inner wisdom. Because, as Deepak Chopra said, intuition is not the opposite of reason, but its highest form. And now I want to hear from you. Share in the comments a moment when your intuition spoke louder than anything else. Or, if you'd like, share a choice you ignored and later regretted. Let's grow together, not just in mind, but in heart. If this video resonated with you, give it a like, leave a comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And of course, subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey, where spirituality and science walk hand in hand. If you felt touched by these words, I invite you to take the next step on this journey of self-discovery. Subscribe and turn on notifications to keep walking this path of spiritual growth with us. Drop a comment below sharing your experiences with the science of intuition and how it's been a teacher in your own awakening. Let's expand together. Let's reclaim this gift that the modern world nearly made us forget. And if you want to dive even deeper into this process, check out our video. You're not living, you're pretending. Change that now, where we'll explore even further how reality reveals itself. And may you listen more to your intuition with every step you take. Peace and light.